Welcome, Chimmies. Welcome to FrequenZeeTV here on YouTube Live. We are here on Wednesday Wellness Night, resetting, calming the body, and making sure that our mind and soul are nicely recalibrated. Welcome. My name is Zee, a high vibrational, spicy brain, overall wellness, comfort creator, and coach on here and all the vibes. I hope you guys have had a wonderful midweek Wednesday, a happy hump day. But I'm so glad that you guys are here, spending it, making sure that your bodies are getting nice and regulated, and continuing on for the rest of the week. You guys know what to do. Tap on in, share the live, and come on in and check in. All right, Chimmies, here are your reminders. Before we start, make sure that you guys are giving yourself some space, some grace, and going at your pace. Listen to your body signals. If you don't know a position or a pose, pause for a sec or two until I can give you a modification if there is one for it, a modified position for it, and then you go on through it. Hydrate throughout the activity, because even though it's still a slow moving activity, we are still moving the body, okay? So we still need that hydration. And of course, remember, have fun through it. Make sure that you guys are vibing responsibly through it, and taking your breaks in between that you need. If you need an extra break in between, we usually take 10 to 15-second breaks in between. If you need a little bit longer, maybe give yourself another extra 5 to 8 seconds and then come back in so that you can join in on the vibe, okay? And of course, make sure that you guys are checking in as well to make sure that you guys are in awareness and you guys are aware of yourself's body signals and everything, and also letting me know that you guys are okay. That's another way for me to know that you guys are okay and you're not injuring yourself or have gone to a pass out. All right, Chimmies, we are going to ring it in. We are doing the 528. This is the love frequency. We're going to let some love in, okay? We're going to bring it from the grounding root, go all the way to the top, passing all chakras, going up to our higher self, right? Our crown chakra, holding it there for a little bit and then bringing it back down. Rican, I see you, my love. How you feeling? Today we're taking it slow. Stretching it out. You guys can do these while sitting down, on the bed, on the couch, wherever you feel like you're comfortable with. Just stretch it out, okay? Let it release. Breathing in through the nose in 3, 2, 1. Feeling that frequency go up. And there goes the ball. That was Anakin who took it off. And I thought I glued it on correct. It's all right, Chimmies. That's why I got back up. And we're hitting it with the 512. Okay, 512 helps with bringing back into grounding and also clarity, mental focus, and just a sense of calmness. All right, bringing it in, breathe it in. Breathe it in. I can't wait to get my sound bowls, guys. Oh, I'm so excited. I have a few that I'm looking at. I just want to make sure I'm making the correct choice for it. I'm going to give you guys all the frequencies. And I got to get new forks as well. Bringing it in with the 128. Focus and clarity. And 3, 2, 1. My Tamagotchi is going to sleep. Yes, you use these tuning forks. If you guys ever get your hands on tuning forks, this is what they're used for as well. It's for healing frequencies, healing the body. That's why I got to get more forks. And one more time, Chimmies. I like to put on my third eye. Sends a little jolt down, a little awakening, right? All right, Chimmies, we're going to sit here breathing for another 2 minutes. Make sure you guys have your shoulders nicely relaxed. Back is straight. You feel like you're light on the mat, on your seat, on your bed. You guys can close your eyes while you're breathing and just follow along with visuals in your head with the music, and just breathe in through your nose. And exhale. I want you to take your index finger and your middle finger on both hands. I'm going to take my glasses off for this one. And I want you, as you guys are breathing in, I want you guys to lightly tap. Go to your cheeks. Go to your jawline. To the back of your neck. Tap, tap, tap. And shoulders. You can use the full 4 fingers for this. It's much easier. And when you go to the chest area, collarbone area, heart chakra, you're going to go back to the 2 fingers and tap. Down to the solar plexus and tap. Near the sacral and tap. And we're going to take the thumb and the index finger, bring it back to the ears, and just rub. Gently recalibrating, gently giving your body the necessary sensory to stimulate. I want you guys to give a little slight tug pull and then release. Fingers are together. Stretch out. And bring it back in. Heart chakra. And hold. Jimmy's hold. Think of it as you're holding your energy. your chi, an orb, right? Form into a ball. That's your energy, chimmies. And from here, we're going to go into an open and close. All right, so we're going to open those arms and stretch them out. Ooh, nice. Push out that chest. And then bring it in as if you're hugging yourself. Wrap it all the way as far as you can. You're stretching your shoulder blades. Shoulders are still nicely relaxed. And when we open and come back to the closing again, you're going to put the top arm on the bottom and the bottom arm to the top. You're going to switch it out, okay? So bring it back out. And then switch, cherry switch. Hug it out and hold. And then release. Open up and push out with the chest. And then bring it back. We're going to do it one more time. Repeat the same step. Hold it there. And then bring it back out again. Stretch out and come back to that hug pose. Bring it back. Switch out the arms. And hold. How are you chimmies feeling? Check in with self. Remind yourself you are deserving of this movement, of this release. You're deserving of rest, of being in a calming state. Break out of that fight or flight mode. Break out of that stressy mode. And when we open again, we're going to bring it back to the push-out chest for the last time. For this way. And then bring it back down. Place the hands down. 15 seconds. Hold and break. Get some water, chimneys. We're going to go into breathing flies. Bringing those arms up as if we're flying away, stretching out. And getting that breath in, okay? Bring it up. Oh, nice little snap right there. Bring it up and push. And bring it back down. Very calmly, very gently. Your shoulders should be feeling less weighted on. One more time. Bring it up. And this time, stretch out a little bit further. Yes. And then bring it back down. We're going to go for one final time. And I want you guys to embrace the sun, okay? We're going to put our third eye facing the sun. And bring it up. And hold it there. And then bring it down. Bring it down, bring it down. Give me spare fingers, spare fingers. And hold. 10 more seconds. We're gonna go into a forward handcuff, okay? You guys know this one. Bring those hands together to the front and then meet them together and make sure you're pulling out from the shoulders, okay? But keeping the shoulders nice and gentle. So you're making sure that you're focusing on pulling forward front, okay? And cuff them. You guys can also cuff them like this as well, however you feel. With that one is a little bit more of a extended, intentional, and more slightly intensified stretch there. You will feel it. Bring that head down. And then bring it in and uncuff. Settle in. 10 seconds. We're going to bring it back to the back. It handcuffed as well. And bring it right outward as if you're swimming through nice warm lake water on a nice summer hot day. And bring those hands to the back and cuff and stretch. Push out that chest, that heart chakra. Bring in all that positivity, embrace that positivity, that love, and then send out that love back into the frequency, Cherries. Yes. Bring that head up, embrace the sun, and hold it there. And bring it around and down. Hold it there and bring it your hands to the knees again. Nice and gently, Chimmies. Let the intensity just circulate down and just whisk its way downward to your arms, the back. You feel all that tension from your shoulders and your neck slowly melting and dissipating, just like the rest of the problems and woes have to do too. Remember, whatever you have no control over, just let it go and sit with self. Understand that sometimes we just have to go with the flow, if not all the time. Okay? We don't want to get ourselves too elevated, too much. Gives rigidness to our bodies, okay? We're gonna go over, we're gonna do our over the leg twist stretch, okay? So we're gonna bring that leg over. Align yourself. You're gonna bring that leg and kind of tuck it in, right? You're gonna push it in so it can help support as you're doing this pose. And all we're doing is just bringing it over. We're gonna stretch out to this side. Just give it a nice little stretch. Hold it there. Nice stretch for the torso, the obliques, the lower lumbar. And then bring it over, keeping it there with the leg still. And we're just gonna bring it over and stretch out and make sure that we're curved. Ooh, nice little pop right there on the lower spine of mine. Just what I need to do is, it's not supposed to hurt. It's supposed to be like butter, okay? If it hurts, you're doing it too much, you're straining too much, Jimmy, come out of it and reset, okay? Hold it there. You guys want a more intensified, you're gonna push further with your elbow and twist out even more. using that back arm for support. And then release, Jimmy. As you're releasing, bring that leg down. 10 seconds. I know that was intense. Yes, but it's needed. It's needed. Okay? When things pop, it's because it's energy that needs to get exerted out nicely. We're going to switch over the leg, okay? Bring that leg that you have brought over. You're going to bring it down now so that you can help support your other leg now. Okay? Again, you're going to tuck it in there. And we're going to go to that side again. We're going to give it a nice little stretch inward. And hold. And then bring it over. Remember, we leave the leg there tucked so that we don't don't compromise our position. And bring it over and hold. Remember, if you guys want to go further with the elbow, we can go in. It's about, I know once I get into that next, when I extend it further, it's gonna, again, I feel it. It's telling me, it's like Z, turn around more. Okay, so we're gonna bring it over. There we go. And then bring it over again while putting the leg down into lotus mode. Hold it there for 10 seconds. That feels so good on my lower back. I might get into some freestyle dancing tonight before the new moon. Transmute energies. All right, Jimmy's going and bringing it into a butterfly pose. Remember, hold it there. And we're just sitting here making sure that we let gravity do what it do, okay? Shoulders are back, they're relaxed, back is straight. We're gonna gently flap up and down. Okay, this gives a little bit of reprieve. And then go back, let gravity do it. Let it do what it do. Yes. And flap. And flap. And then bring it back. Little flutter, flutter. And we are going to bring it forward. Bring that body forward using your elbows for support to keep those knees and those legs down in a butterfly stance, okay? And hold it there. If you guys feel more comfortable holding onto your ankles, go for it. Hold it there, Jimmy. You're gonna feel that in your hip flexors, in your pelvis. You're gonna feel it in your glutes, okay? Feel it in your glutes, your outer hip abductors, okay? Your inductors and abductors, okay? Yes, and if If you feel like you're, this is one of somatic poses which helps relieve trauma from the sacral. Okay, so the further you go, the more intensified it is going to be. But that means that trauma, those negative residual feelings, are making their way out. Okay, Jimmy, make sure that you keep that back as straight as you can. You're not curved, you're straight, and you bring it lower. You're not leading with the head, you're leading with the chest. Okay, hold it there. We're here for 10 more seconds. Hello, babe. How are you? Thank you for jumping on in. Hold it there. We're here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then slowly bring yourself back up. Hold it there. And again, shimmies, if you cannot bring your legs or your feet close to your body, that it's fine. As long as you have the butterfly stance and you're able to lean forward and get that nice stretch in your sacral area, your abductors and inductors, and of course, your root chakra, okay? And flap it out, shimmies. We're gonna get out of that stance, because we're gonna go into a wide leg back stretch. Okay, so it's like what we're doing the child's pose, but instead of having the legs together, we're gonna have them outward. Okay, it's also gonna help the sacral area. All right, so from it, get into all fours. Okay, make sure that your knees are as wide. You guys can either do it this way. I like to do it this way because it helps with more balance. You get the alignment. So where your arms and your legs are aligned, you're gonna walk yourself over with your hands and then bring it in, keeping it at a 90-degree angle with your legs, and hold it there. You could twist side to side just to give it a little bit of a stretch on the obliques and the rib muscles and everything there. Yes. And then bring it up. And you're going to push yourself back as if you're sitting in between the legs, and stretch. Woo! Oh, yes. It's still, listen, as flexible as I am, it's still, there's still an intensity to it, you know, okay, Jerry? So bring it back up slowly as if you're bringing yourself back to the floors. And back up and push down with that sacral and hold. Okay, we're opening up as if you're about to jump like a frog, okay? Hold it there. Yes. And then bring it back up to all fours. Bring the hands aligned, align the legs, and bring it into a child's pose. We're gonna go into a child's pose. So you're gonna sit on those heels, okay? And bring it up and lean forward. Yes, we are doing the one. We hold the hands at the back. those hands to the back. Make sure that I'm not doing the overhead. Nope. It's just a backhand hold. Jimmy's hold it there. That means we're gonna let go from with the shoulders in about 10 seconds. So that means when I say let go, you're gonna let go and also drop the shoulders down. So it's like if you're just taking all that weight off your back, off your head, off the shoulders, off of you. You don't need that weight. Let go of the weight. The heaviness, the stressors. 2, 1, and drop. And bring those hands to the side to help assist you move your head up, lift up very slowly, Chimneys. That was always a good one. As you come up to a seated gratitude position again, you will feel the lightness. The heaviness is off. If you did it correctly, followed correctly, you won't feel that heaviness on your shoulders. Sit with it for another 10 seconds. Take some water if you need to as well. Relish in that release. Think of it as a giant, heavy winter coat, and we're ready to come into the spring anew, the new year. You know, April 1st is always the new year for us. And we're going to go on our back. And we're going to give our back a nice lower back stretch. Now, if you're sitting down, I'm going to show you guys before we go in and sit down. If you're sitting down, you're going to take, switch over so you guys can see. If you're sitting down, you're going to take hands, and then you're going to spread out. Because when you're laying down and we're doing the movement, that's how similar the movement is. But if you're not doing the lay down mode, or you can't because you're sitting, or you're, it's not allowing you, you're going to go where that lower back is, near your root, in between your root and your sacral, and just massage there. But I want you to be intentional with it, okay? Make sure that you're very intentional with it so that you feel it. For those of you who are following me with here, we're gonna lay on our back. Bring the legs up. And just slowly massage. And when you're going to center it, we're holding it there, bringing down the legs, and we're going to do an open hip stretch. You're going to open it up, bring your hands up, and hold. You guys cannot hold them up like that. You definitely can take your hand, ball them up in a fist, and just support them right under your thigh. Kind of nudge it in there, wedge it in there so that you at least have the support to stretch it out, but you're still doing the position. For those of you with me here, just stretch out as well and just relax with it. And bring it back up slowly, slowly. Of course, if you have those hands underneath, fisted up, you're going to make sure that you use that as the support to lift up your legs. And bring it back. Again, Chimmies, we are, again, going back into our lower back massage, okay? And roll. If you are sitting, again, you know what to do. Take those hands, ball them up, and go from the middle of your spine outward, okay? Just how I showed you guys with the first one that we did with the lower back, okay? Hold it there. Be intentional as you're moving that energy. Tell it, I no longer want this stuck energy on my lower back. I don't want it to ground me and anchor me in a negative way. When you put affirmations and intentions to your movements, to your massages, whatever you are doing, it will also supercharge what is being done, because you're telling source and yourself, your subconscious, hey, I want to feel like this. Catch up, right? And then bring it down into center. Relish with it. We're almost done, Chimmies. 10-second hold there. Check my heart rate. Bring that leg up now, slowly, just one. We're gonna do knee to chest stretch. Leave that leg on the bottom and just pull in with your hands as the other one is stretched out. And yes, of course, I want you guys to point. So when you're laying down, your foot is gonna look like that, okay? I just lifted it up so you guys can see it. Pull it, push it down and point it forward, and giving those hamstrings that flexibility, that mobility. If you want to give it a nice little ankle turn there, you can. But I want you to focus on that hamstring, quad, inner abductor stretch right there, okay? I like to go the further mile, so if you guys want to get an extra little push in it, move your knee, right? So it was right here, right? You're gonna move it to the side just slightly so that it's off the body, and you're gonna pull it in further, okay? You're gonna feel it, Chimmies. If you cannot do it that way, that is fine, okay? Just leave it where the chest is at, all right? And bring it down slowly. Ten seconds. Hey, bro, what's up? I see you. And we're gonna bring up the next leg. Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. Again, you're gonna toe point with the other one to give it that nice stretch. This side, you'll be able to see what I was talking about if you guys were not able to understand or see or grasp, try to do the move. It's fine. I'll demonstrate again. Don't worry about it, guys. Hold it there. Again, give nice little pop right there on the ankle. And like I said, if you guys want to give yourself a little bit more of intensity, you're gonna move it to the side and just pull it further in towards you. Okay, you're gonna feel it again in the inner abductors, hamstrings, glutes. Hold it there. Breathe through it, Jimmy. And then let it go slowly, slowly, slowly. Slowly. And now we're gonna lay like Patrick Star. Yes, that's exactly what I call the move. So you're gonna open the legs just slightly, okay? And we're gonna open. You guys can go over. You guys can hold the arms up like that as well. Whatever is left, whatever is weighing you down, just let it go and give it back to the mat. Give it back to the ground. If you are on the bed, give it back to the bed, but then tell it to push it through the mattress, through the springs, through whatever type of bed you have, and then down to the ground too. Give it that intention, Jimmy, so that it can actually do what it's supposed to do. And just hold there, breathe. And bring it in slowly with the legs. And bring the arms closer together as if you're stretching out. And just lay still. My back could never curve because of my minor scoliosis. I'm always like, I could literally put my hand through like that. It's gotten better over the years. Way better. Even my sciatic nerve pain has gotten, I don't feel any sciatic nerve pain anymore. And bring up the arms. Hold it there. Let it circulate. Let your shoulders rest. So you're not going to be like this, okay? You're going to put the shoulders resting. This is such a spicy brain move. I love this one. This helps regulate. And then bring the hands down from that position. It should be very smooth, being that you have your shoulders already on the mat, floor, wherever you are laying at. And hold for another 10 seconds. And slowly, however you feel comfortable bringing yourself up, you're going to slowly bring your body up. Hold. And we're going to go back to lotus position. Sit with self. Envision yourself outside listening to the rain and the wind chimes. I have wind chimes outside, so I love when it is like raining and it has like that calming rain sense. And it's just slightly windy. You hear the wind chimes just right outside, just like this. Make sure you're answering the question, the poll. I'm going to be giving you guys those polls after the lives. Let me know how you're feeling. You guys ready to tap it out again? Fingers. Tap, tap, tap. Bring it low. Tap, tap, tap. And now I want you to take all 4 fingers and tap. Take my glasses off, it's a little bit easier. Bring that movement back and down to the neck area and back up. Nice little gentle taps, like a wave, however you feel. And back to the finger, tap. You guys can do 4s or 2s. Bring it back. And go into palm rub. Got 30 more seconds, breathing, coming back to self, feeling nice and calm. And place the hands onto the knees. Recalibrate, breathe. Hand to heart chakra and hand to solar plexus. Affirmations, guys. I am calm. I feel rested. My mind, body, and soul are gently recharged. I am present. I am loved. And I love. I give love. I receive love. I receive peace, blessings, and kindness. I am healthy. I am safe. I am at ease. My body is deserving of rest, relaxation, and harmony. And release back, hands to the knees. And counting you down, back to body. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sending that frequency out. Frequency 128, clarity, focus, lightweightness in your mind, things that were causing any type of turmoil, out of sight, out of mind, and flowing into a new. Palms together, chimneys, and affirm, I am free. Good job, chimneys, good job. Pat yourself on the back. That was such a wonderful, wonderful session. I hope you guys are feeling beautifully, beautifully rested and relaxed. This is the moment to do a body scan to see how your body's feeling completely after all the stretching, affirmations, and breathing, of course. Yes, that's exactly what this one is supposed to help you with, chimneys. To help you relax, to help you sleep. If you guys have any type of like Bluetooth headsets or headphones, make sure you hit up my manifesting sleep or sleeping frequencies playlist that I have here on the Vibe. And they're literally 3 hours. I got 1 hour ones, 3 hour ones, 10 hour ones, 11 hour ones. They're all in. Make sure you go check out those frequencies, especially if you're okay, if you don't mind sleeping with the frequencies very low in your ear, and then allow to assist just to kind of help you sleep, recalibrate while you're sleeping with those theta waves and your brain waves everywhere, and recalibrating and relaxing your nervous system. All right, chimneys, I am going to let you guys go. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stretch. It helped you relax, it helped you recalibrate, and those theta waves are nicely regenerating little by little. Make sure that you guys touch base with your mindfulness, check in with self, and of course, nourish and hydrate yourself through it as well. Do something fun. Make sure you get enough sleep and that rest, and do your affirmations. Don't forget your manifestations and affirmations, intentions tonight, chimneys, with love, of course. I love you, chimneys. I'll see you guys on the next Vibe. Mindfulness, love, and peace to all of you guys. Much love.